ranging from technology to pharmaceutical companies, which is various sectors and industry. So there's a diverse market. Just now, as we know that here we can get access to over 8 global stock exchanges. So depending on which market that you want to trade. Okay. Now, so this one, how do you identify which one is our CFD equities on POEMS 2? Okay, so this is important for you to know is that here we have 3 different types. If you type OCBC, there's 3 different types of OCBC will pop up. So we have CFD, we have DMA, and we have equities. So CFD is the normal contract for difference. DMA is the direct market access, where equities is the normal stock that you normally trade. Okay, now here, let's get into the part where we differentiate what is CFD and CFD DMA. Okay, so CFD DMA is where you participate in the order book of the exchange, where there's actually more liquidity. So traders also experience a more transparent and efficient trading environment. So there's actually access to real-time market depth, and it allows you to see the order book, which is the bid and ask price at different price levels. Okay, that's the market depth. And then there's a faster execution of orders. So your CFD orders actually sent directly to the exchange, and you will actually benefit from the reduced latency and the improved responsiveness because direct market access is your order directly reflected on the exchange itself. Okay, so DMA orders actually based on last time price, which is price for time priority. Okay, so that's the main difference between DMA and CFD. Because CFD, you actually go through to us, where it may or may not reflect in the exchange itself, but DMA is directly to the exchange. Okay. Yeah. So here you can get for commodity CFD, you can get access to the top 3 most traded commodities, which is our gold, silver, and oil. So here our margin can be as low as 20%, and we also offer the standard and mini lot contracts. So what do I mean by standard and mini? So for standard is the gold USD 100, where it's the bigger one, where the smaller one, mini lots, would be the gold USD 1. So what do I mean by that is for every price point, it changes how much does it worth. So each price point can be worth USD 1 or USD 100, depending on which one that you're trading on. Okay. Now, so let's say for CFD indices. CFD indices cover a broad spectrum of market, including major global indices. So let's say, for example, for S&P 500. So S&P 500 actually represents a value of a specific group of companies. So it actually reflects the performance for a particular market or sector, as you can see here. Here is the visualization of the company's performance, okay, of the companies that is within S&P 500 index. So we also offer multiple size contract depending on what you want. So we have, especially the Hong Kong, we have Hong Kong Index HKD1 and Hong Kong Index HKD5. So it's the mini and the standard lot. Okay, so for index, actually available tool for hedging and portfolio diversification, and also it allows you to spread the risk across different asset classes and geographical region. Okay, so for our indices, the margin is as low as 5%. So which gives you leverage to provide enhanced exposure to the index movement. Okay, now, so here we offer FX trading in the form of CFD, where there are actually up to 38 pairs available for trading. Due to its global nature, its involvement of various financial centers across different time zones, correct? So FX actually operates 24 hours and 5 days a week. Okay, so yes. Next, so here is our 2 platforms, which is POEMS CFD MT5 and the POEMS 2.0. So how does our FX CFD works? It will be similar to the equities too, just that the spread will be shown in the middle. This is not the middle, but this is the middle. Yeah, this is the spread. So this will be the spread. Unfortunately, our MT5, we do not show you the spread, but we'll show you the bid and ask price. Okay, so the spreads are usually measured in pips, which is the smallest price movement in the currency exchange rate can make. Okay, so here is same thing, you buy at the ask and you sell at the bid. Here, same thing. And then we actually offer a mini lot for FX CFD. We do not have a standard lot, but we do offer mini lot because of leverage and all. So mini lot is 10,000, standard lot is normally standard lot is 100K, but we are looking into offering micro lots too, but not at the moment yet. Yeah. Okay. So next, why trade CFD? Let's keep this short and sweet. Okay, first thing is this is a summary of why should you trade CFD with us. First thing, both directions. So CFD allows you to go both long and short. And next thing is you can use as little capital because the margin is actually as low as 5%. So next would be there are wide range of counters for you to choose from index to different markets of stock counters. And then this CFD also allows you to access to leverage where there's the leverage from 5 times onwards. Or if you use MT5, there's technically more leverage lah. Okay, so there's also competitive spread from us where our spread is actually narrower and you can actually compare ours to our competitors lah. Yeah. So there are actually various platforms for you to trade also, which is Poems, Mobile P3, MT5, and Mobile MT5. Okay, now, so here are the few platform features. So at Philips Securities, we actually offer equities, commodities, FX, indices, trading in the form of CFD contracts. So which is available on our Poems 2, Mobile 3, Poems CFD MT5. Okay, so here are the features for our platform for Poems 2 and Poems CFD MT5. So for first thing is the commission rate, which the Poems 2 is standard, but our MT5 which is lower lah. So the commission rate you can actually refer to our website for more info. So watchlist, both platforms also have it, and then the credit limit for Poems normally is at 200K, but for MT5 there's no credit limit approval for it. So those who want more credit limit and all, you can actually opt for our MT5. Okay, so the counters wise for Poems 2 there's more, but as of now, CFD MT5 have only around 382, but we're actually looking ways to actually add more counters. So if you want to trade any other counters that's not listed on our MT5, you can just give us a call and we'll see and how can we add that counter in for you to trade. Okay, ledger wise is Poems is a multi-ledger while MT5 is actually single. So what's the difference and how do we maintain the ledger is for multi, we maintain your currency in different ledger. Let's say, for example, Sing dollar, USD, Malaysian ringgit, and Japanese yen. But for single, which is in which is in MT5, we do not have different ledger. So let's say, for example, in MT5, your margin is in USD. So we only hold the Sing dollar equivalent of the USD needed for you to actually maintain your position. So let's say for the P&L, everything will only convert from the other foreign currency into SGD lah. Yeah. So technically everything that you see in MT5 is Sing dollar. Okay. So one-click trading, yes, MT5 we have, Poems we do not have. So that one we can actually look at our videos online that I've presented on for Poems CFD MT5. So those who are interested can actually go and see. So advanced order types also, we have Poems CFD MT5 has a lot of more different order types compared to Poems, and the H mode too. Okay, so H mode is providing you the ability to long and short at the same time lah. Yeah, which is MT5 is available. So let me guide you on how do you open your Poems CFD account. So first thing is you actually need to have a Poems account to actually get access to MT5 too. But most importantly, now we have the one click for you to actually directly open the MT5 account. Okay, so new customers, you may actually create an account via Poems website. You can just visit this poems.com.sg, or you can scan this QR code to actually sign up an account. I think Vanessa, can you send the link to the chat that they can sign up? Yep, okay. I think she will actually send it later on. Okay, now. So next. Okay, so for those our existing customers, so those who wants to opt into our MT5 account, very easy. You log into your Poems account and then you go to account management, CFD, and then you go online account openings, and then you can actually choose to opt in to CFD MT5, and then or this is to choose to opt into CFD. and complete the CKA and risk fact sheet. So this is for our existing customer who already has a POEM stock account, okay? So this one is for to open a CFD account, okay? Now, there's the internal transfer from stocks to CFD. So if you want to fund into your account, this is for our existing customer. So we can go to account management, CFD, and then you go online forms for withdrawal form, and then you can just input the amount, and then you can transfer into your CFD account, depending. Okay. So this also it is a direct crediting to our CFD account. So those who already created their CFD, you can actually watch the tutorials on how to direct credit your funds into our CFD account. Okay, so you can actually go to our website payments and actually see. Okay, so now this is our promotion that we are having, where after you actually open your Payoms account and trade with us, this is actually you can get free shares. So you can actually scan the QR code here to read more about it. So let me share more. So let me explain more is about this free share. So you can actually get one share depending on the tier that you hit. So let's say, for example, you only open a Poem CFD account, then you'll get a free Plantail CFD share. So let's say you open a CFD account and then you trade 1.5 million in CFD contract value, you will get Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing. So you'll get this free share. So you do not get both Plantier and Taiwan Semiconductor because you only get one share depending on the tier you hit. So let's say you hit tier 2, you only get this one Taiwan Semiconductor share and not Plantier and this Taiwan Semiconductor. Okay, so you can actually scan this QR code to know more about it. And yeah, I think that's all for now. Any questions? Let me see. Oh, okay, for Desmond, yes. So actually, this webinar would be actually recorded and posted on our website. So there are actually previous versions of CFD or about MT5 too, and you can actually welcome to view it lah on our website. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Can we go back to the page before the pay now code? Before the pay now code, which is before this one? Is it this one? So yeah, this one is for our existing customer for internal transfer funds from stocks to our CFD account. Okay, so if you need a screenshot, then you can screenshot this to see how to transfer. And any other question about CFD or how do you open an account? What are the cons or dangers of using CFD? Yes, that's a good question. So for CFD, because we have leverage, so leverage wise can be a double-edged sword. So it depends on your strategy, and actually those traders who are suitable for you for CFD is actually for them to use as a tool for them to hedge their portfolio. So because let's say for example, investor has quite a lot of equities in their portfolios, but they are thinking of using another tool to actually hedge it. But if you were to hedge it using equities wise, you have to pay the full price for it, right? Yeah, but by using CFD, you actually just pay a partial of it to actually get your portfolio hedged. So technically, I can say that CFD can use as insurance tool, but yes, because of leverage, it can be quite dangerous when you trade CFD. So it's actually quite important for you to know how CFD works and actually to know how much you can play with and how much of a risk that you're willing to take for CFD. So yeah, so these are the dangers. Yeah, you need to know that. Okay, any other questions? Yep, I'll be here a while and around 5 more minutes, and then we'll see other questions that do you have. Hello everyone, is there any other questions that you can actually put in the chat? Yeah, any questions about MT5 or CFD? Okay, yes. Yeah, hold on, yeah. Okay, so the difference between DMA and CFD is where DMA is direct market access, where the orders actually sent through directly to the exchange. So your orders will be reflected on the exchange and you can actually participate in the order book. But for CFD wise, CFD is the normal one where your order will be sent through us and then it might or might not be reflected on the exchange. So let's say for example, we have a few orders coming in at CFD, and then let's say this order actually match with another order. So we'll just match internally and we will actually process internally without having to send to the exchange. So that's that's the main difference between DMA and CFD. Yeah. So for DMA wise, commission will be slightly higher because you would need to pay for higher transparency, higher price transparency. So yeah, that's the main difference if you want to understand how it works. Yeah. Okay, any other questions? I'll stay here a while if you have any other questions. Okay, then I think we can end here. Thank you, everyone. If you have anything, you can just call in to CFD or can send us an email. Okay, thank you.
Recording